Man, this comic book sucks. And the reviews online said it was good. I wasted my money. Why didn't somebody tell me? Hey, it's me. In the flesh, no less. This time, we actually have audio and video for the comic reviews.
Hey everybody.
Calvin Ellis here.
Petey.
And we're going to be knocking out some books for you. We're here to help you save that money. So, who's up to bat first? Oh, this guy. Okay, well, this was your selection, so go ahead. I'll let you start off first.
Well, the Blue Beetle is finally back. Both Ted Kord and, was it Jaime Reyes? They're back. Don't you even try that. And it has one of my favorite artists, Scott Collins, on this book. So it's a mixture of the new and the old. Now this is the first issue. It's kind of a start. It's kind of a sort of rough start, but it's trying to lead you to some things that's going to happen. So I would say I enjoyed it, but I think, I want to see what's going to happen later. It could have been a little bit more, but I'm going to hold my full opinion until we see what happens later, because they're just setting up some things. It should, for first issue, you might need a little more punch, but I still enjoyed it. So we're going to get it to this naysayer, and I'm going to try to brace myself and not get too mad for what he has to say.
All right, you got the petrol? I'm going to torch this one. What a waste of time. No. I'm not coming back. Okay? You did nothing. You did nothing but treat me with, as a new reader, you treat me with contempt. Come on, man. See, I've never got behind Keith Giffen's work. Never. I never thought Keith Giffen. I never liked much of Keith Giffen's work. Never. I didn't like the Justice League run. I didn't like what he did with Defenders. And then I come here, and every time I got to give this guy a chance, because everyone says, "Oh no, Keith Giffen this and Keith Giffen that." But Keith Giffen is for the people who didn't really want to take the story seriously anyway. So I start this one off. I'm like, okay.
Legion of Superheroes.
It's so heavy. It's so heavy on characterization. It's just so heavy on characterization. And then we have these needless characters thrown in. There's like a good three. His two friends. I was like, you know what? That went on too long.
It was kind of wordy.
That went on too long to the point. And what was the development I really needed to see? I really wanted to understand, okay, what Ted Kord and Jaime Reyes, because the last time I checked Blue Beetle, this wasn't the status quo for Blue Beetle. Yes. So now they're already working together, and I was like, okay, there's a whole bunch of backstory that I haven't been made privy to. Mm-hmm. Can I please be told what's going on? No, the hell with that. We're just going to pull them out. We're just going to push them over here to the forefront, and that's the end of it. So I'm like, no, look, I paid good money. Come on, just do the basics. Just do the basics at this point. Then we get to the end, and I have to say, the end was the most interesting part for me. Dr. Fate showing up and saying, no, this isn't alien tech. This is magic. You've been bamboozled, which I actually liked.
See, because he's coming back. He's coming back, everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
He's coming back.
I actually like that part because too much of comics has become, magic is just the other side of science. No, it's not. It's magic. It's a totally different thing, okay? Magic says, hey, look, I can just set air on fire even if there's no air, okay? It's a totally different thing. So I was like, yeah, I would like to see that aspect brought back to it, because then I really like that it was, I like the interpretation that the Blue Beetle Scarab was different eras. Like, the first was magic, the second was science, and the third one, okay, you want to go with this alien tech. But then they kind of tried to wipe everything out. I was like, no, when you do that, you wipe out legacy. So I did like that part. And I always like to see Dr. Fate brought in, a very underused character who, has a lot of ties to a lot of different characters within the DC universe. But aside of that, I was like, no. This is like, the art for me was just too all over the place. It's just not my stuff. Whereas somebody like Phil Jimenez can put 14 panels on a page and make it seem like it was easy. This was heavy. This was weighted. I felt like I had a ton. Felt like Atlas, and all I wanted to do was shrug, but I couldn't because the people of the world need this review. So I'm telling you, stay away from this one. Stay away from it.
I want to say he has some good points. I want to say we do need to know how Ted Kord is back and how they made this connection. We shouldn't just be thrown in. So they try to have somewhat like, I guess, the Watchmen sort of feel, where they have the original Night Owl and then the new one. So we should know that. But maybe we can just get rid of this new one and just have Ted Cord back. That's what I'm waiting for in the end.
No.
Yes, you can.
No.
Throw in this little kid. I don't care.
No,
And
because
as
then
long-
you defeat the whole. DC is the home of the legacy hero, where look,
Oh,
somebody
I
else
can't.
can inherit.
Everybody, there's too many legacy
So why don't you bring back the
heroes.
very first Blue Beetle then? Because Ted Cord wasn't the first Blue Beetle; he was the
Steve
second one.
Ditko said that was pretty lame, so that's why he got rid of that one. and made
No,
the-
sorry, he was still the first one. Bring him back.
No, it was terrible.
Bring him back. There's no,
No,
such
Ted
thing as a
Cord
lame.
is a good
There's no
one.
such thing as a lame superhero. It's just that this guy was not written to potential. Ted
I'm
Cord.
saying Ted
Remember,
Cord
Ted Cord
is
got
the
killed
Blue
off
Beetle.
because everybody thought he was lame.
And
They killed him
shouldn't-
off.
So kill off this kid. No.
No.
Have him I mean, when I say kill
Who's that?
I mean,
Kill him off.
I said exit the book. I don't want to see a death. I just say have him exit the book.
No.
And then have.
He's Blue Beetle. These two are gonna have to work together. That's your status
with
quo.
the continuity. And I want to bring up one other thing. There's an interesting thing that DC's been doing because I didn't really understand it finally till here.
What, marketing well?
Well, how I always said
Trying to win?
Trying to win.
Yeah, okay.
I would say that they what they did with Rebirth. We talked about it. I said the DC should do number two, do number ones for Rebirth. They do a Rebirth number one,
Right.
and then they do a regular Blue Beetle number one.
Right.
They did that for Wonder Woman. I say, wait a second, didn't I get the number one?
Yeah,
Where's
yeah,
this
they
other
got me
thing?
like that
and I was
too.
like, what? Two number ones? I gotta give it to you. They're really hammering Marvel. Two number ones,
Yeah,
one month after the other.
Yeah, when we did that, we did that show and it was like looking at the charts and you had to bring Mario up to speed. It was like, no, dude, it's the same. It's like number ones always sell better than everything
Yeah.
else. So they, hey, I have to give it to you,
Gotta-
DC.
they
Hey,
did that
you did
as-
Marvel one better, and
Yeah.
you did the variant covers too.
Yes.
Okay, so that means you had two number ones and you had two sets of variant covers. Hey. All you need to do now is bring back the chromium, the metal covers,
No,
and you're good.
no,
you're
we're
gonna
not
get people.
gonna do
You're gonna get people
the-
spending money for real shiny
No,
stuff.
we're not going to do the Fabian
No.
Nicieza kick-ass holograms. We're not doing that anymore.
DC's like, how do we catch a monkey? How do we something shiny? Something
No,
shiny. Here we go.
no.
Put a chromium cover on it. So okay. So what's your rating for this one?
I'm going to say I liked it. I'm going to say it is wordy. I'm going to say 3. I'm saying 3. I'm staying with it.
Well, I'm sorry.
Don't
This one's
say,
gonna.
don't
This
say
one.
1.
This one's
Don't say
no.
1.
I'm sorry. This one's gonna have to get the. What can I say, man? My name is. Oh.
No, that is
Oh!
criminal. Don't listen to him.
No. That's
He has
was-
some
no,
good
no,
points,
no, no,
but
no.
don't listen to him.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wind him up. No, this was a 2. This was a
Okay.
2 at the end of the day. It was just
see your
very
points.
wordy. And I'm like, look, this is. I can understand if I was already coming in. This was issue 5 or issue 6. Then it's on me. Okay, do a little back reading. Do a little of the legwork. No problem. This is the first issue. Okay, I should not feel like I missed something in the first issue. It was just too much. I didn't. And then look, if you're gonna bring in the friend characters, at least I should like them. I didn't like the girl at all. I thought she was overbearing, and the other guy's like
Yeah.
this big lummox, and I'm like,
It
well,
was
what's he?
kind of annoying.
Then you got the mother. This, you got the sister
The mother
coming
I
in.
was okay with for some reason. I'm not sure. but
Because you like, MILF. That's you. That's where you
Because we don't
live.
see enough to say that she's a MILF.
MILF.
But I'm just enjoy. Scott Collins back on the DC characters, what he does best, and he does classic Marvel characters also very good. So that's what I liked. I gave it a 3, and we're gonna say goodbye to you on this one. We're gonna got more reviews coming up.
Yep. After a short break. Thanks,
Thanks,
Spinnerack.
Spinnerack.
You saved me money.